I am Bill Gerber. I lead the sales and marketing here at Lendisoft. And we do these Wednesday webinars or Webinar Wednesdays on Wednesday, obviously, and about once a month. And we bring in special guests. And our guest today is Stephanie Hanson. What we do in these events is we go through an overview of some of the key capabilities of Lendisoft, and then pass it over to our guests to share their insights and their unique technology to help drive performance. Now, in Gestalt's case, in Lendisoft, both of our platforms are cloud-based solutions, and both of them are built by lenders for lenders, which means, hey, we have veterans that are deep in this development process. Now, Lendisoft has been through this process and started just over 3 years ago developing our cloud-based solution for lenders, and it's a loan management system. So what you'll do is you'll get a brief overview of Lendisoft, and you'll get an overview of Gestalt, where our partnership and our integration is, and then we'll open it up for Q&A. So with that, I will go ahead and move forward. So Lendisoft is a loan management system. As I stated, we have a broad suite of solutions for lenders. This is the first one, the LMS solution. We also have on the roadmap an LOS, or loan origination system. We have a portfolio evaluation product, and a few others that are data mining, and a scorecard builder solution that are also in development. And we have our first customers for 3 of those products. So excited about that. We have an amazing dashboard. You see it's quite colorful. It offers up a lot of insights for the supervisor and also for the agent. So it gives you a color-coded analysis of the performance of your particular portfolio. We can personalize this UI, so it's a white label product. So if you manage multiple portfolios, we can personalize each one of those portfolios. What's nice about the Lendisoft platform is that we have a very simple process for managing multiple portfolios from a single vendor, and it's unlimited from a portfolio management perspective, and therefore each one of them can be white labeled the way it needs to be. Risk grades. This is unique to the Lendisoft platform. Each loan in the platform that is delinquent is assigned a risk grade based upon the net balance at risk. And so that allows us to now really identify those accounts, those borrowers that may be the greatest risk to your business. We also offer up the capability, or let's say it is a solution in the Lendisoft platform, to assign an agent with the right skills directly to those loans that may be at greatest risk. So we have Campaign Builder. Campaign Builder allows you to do A/B testing, right? So which calling strategy is of the greatest value to your operation, and to help you collect more within that portfolio. So it's an easy to use A/B testing product that can be driven into a particular portfolio, and then the next month or the next week you can create another strategy to further fine-tune the campaign strategy, the campaign calling queue. Activity timeline. What you see at the top bar here for each one of the agents and loans is, when was the last time you called? When was the last time you texted them? When did they call you? Each one of these color-coded dots give you an indicator as to the type of touch that you had with that borrower within the last 30 days. We have recently completed our QuickBooks Online integration. So with a single button push, you can upload all of your data to your QuickBooks Online instance to integrate the performance, integrate the operation, and the financial statistics into your QuickBooks online account. Next action AI, giving you the agent the ability to determine what is the best action to take and to get access to and reach out to that particular borrower. And best time to call logic also with a single button push up those blue buttons to the right, right over here, give you a lot of opportunity to call, to text, to select a next action, and also best time to call. So with that, what I'll do is I'll pass it over to Stephanie, and Stephanie's going to walk through a quick overview of the Gestalt platform. So Stephanie, you should have full access to the mouse.
Yeah. Awesome, thanks, Bill. Let's make sure here. Yeah, so appreciate everybody joining. I wanted to, as Bill was showing some things about Lendisoft, I'll tell you about Gestalt and then also some benefits that our team has seen in working with Lendisoft. You can move on to the next page. So everybody knows if you're a lender, you have multiple systems out there. You have your loan origination system, your loan management system, have a CRM, an accounting system, and so forth. And if you have all those systems, your data kind of lives within those systems. And you need to get that data out and into a centralized place so that you can analyze it. And so Gestalt is a centralized warehouse. So we partner with Lendisoft and other products out there to get the data out of your operating system into a centralized warehouse where you can then do reporting, analytics, retros, anything you need to do. Specifically on Lendisoft, our team has really enjoyed working with Lendisoft. The data is very comprehensive. We've seen a lot of different products out there, very comprehensive, which gives you a great foundation for doing analytics. And this is a big thing when you're building a warehouse or you're looking at data from inside the system. They have a great data dictionary as well. So that has made the integration into Gestalt even easier and makes it better for our common clients to be able to see what's going on between the core systems and us. So like I said, you can leave the data in your systems individually, or you can pull it out into a centralized warehouse. Very expensive and time consuming to do it on your own. So Gestalt is a cloud-based SaaS platform to do that for you. And we can, keep going. Sorry, I'm making you do the clicking, Bill. Yeah, like I said, very expensive to do it on your own. I came from a large lender. I've helped 100 lenders since then. It is 500,000 plus, $1 million plus to go build this on your own. You have to be able to find a data engineer. You have to go and learn each of your systems. So you can imagine if Lendisoft has 100 clients and every single one of those clients has to learn the data and the data dictionary and the data set and then manage their own data warehouse, that becomes expensive and time consuming. So Gestalt, we do it all for you. It is configurable. It works across all consumer lending platforms, so that you can then have your data architecture done, your data model done, and then we map all the data in for you. You can keep on going. Warehousing changes a lot. So if you're as old as I am, you remember the days of needing a warehouse and having to order a Cisco server and wait and be on back order and so forth. So even if you spend the millions of dollars to get your warehouse up and going, it's likely that technology is going to change and you're not going to be able to keep up with it, because typically inside a lender, you can get money to do the build, but it's hard to get money to continue enhancing. So at Gestalt, we have it all built in a modern platform, and then we keep up with it and continue to enhance it as we go along so that you don't have to. And I'll let you keep going to the next slide, and we'll go to the next one. Certainly, if anybody on the call is interested, we've got a demo out on our website, and I can jump on a call and walk you through more. You can get on with our tech team as well, but we integrate with all of your platforms. So then we take the data, we use some AI to build in to tell where to put it in our warehouse. And then once it's there, it's nice and all clean and organized, like a perfect closet with everything color coded. You're able to then go and do reporting, pull directly from the warehouse and so forth. I'll let you keep going on and keep to the next one. I'm jumping slides, apologies. Yeah, this is also for auditors, for investors, to build your scorecard. I'm sure Most of you on there have had to go build a scorecard. To do that, you have to go pull a bunch of data and send it to your scorecard vendor. And that can take months. It can take multiple of your team members. If you're leading a company, it seems like not a big deal, but internally your team is spending tons of man hours and tons of time when they could be spending it on value added activity. And so we can build that all out for you within the system. And your data scientists can spend their time on value added things instead of data wrangling. No data engineer ever said they liked cleaning and organizing data. And so again, we have all of that done for you. So let's see, we can flip to the next slide. Yep, and we can flip to the next slide. But this is also interesting. So most of you, if you've worked with data before, you know that if there's a change in the schema, so maybe you added a new custom field, maybe your vendor changed something, that doesn't usually get added to the warehouse right away. It could take months and months and months. You have to tell your data team. For us, we take all the data, and even if you add a custom field, even if the vendor changes something, it gets added to your warehouse automatically, which is a big value add. So you can see that and you can do analysis on it. You don't have to worry about backfilling it. Yeah, and then like I said, AI makes it get smarter over time and more useful over time. You can use our reporting platform. You can use your own reporting platform. You just can connect to our Snowflake database and query directly, or use your own reporting platform as well. I think that's probably good. Implementation time, depends, but if it's a partner like Lendisoft that we're already integrated with, you'll be up and going with them in under 30 days with all the data going to your warehouse and being able to query it. If it's a new partner, it could take up to 90 days depending on the partner, but very quick considering if you're building yourself, it's probably a year-long process. Yeah, and then I'll pass it back to you from there.
Very good.
Most of us have spent our entire careers in lending and technology, and so definitely know what you're struggling with and what you're dealing with. Previously built systems, loan origination and loan management systems, and so we understand the data that comes out of those.
Okay. Let's see if I have, and I do have a question here that Stephanie, what enticed you, motivated you to start Gestalt?
There was a need in the market. So when I started Defy in 2012, very passionate about loan origination and making sure that every lender had the freedom and flexibility to be able to change their scorecards and their rules and their workflow in the originations world. And as we were building Defy, we saw that there was another gap. We provided all the data to the lenders real time, but a lot of the lenders didn't know what to do with the data and didn't have a data warehouse. And I believe every lender, no matter the size, should have their own data warehouse and be able to query it. And that just wasn't the case. So there's a definite need in market to be able to provide that same flexibility and freedom and configurability on the warehouse side.
Okay, and here's another one from Ken. And how many customers, if your product is in the market yet, or maybe you can share some of the experiences you have with some of your customers?
Yep. Yeah. So we started in March of last year, and we have 4 customers and are continuing to add. They've been arranged. So we've got a boat and RV customer, we've got an auto customer, a leasing customer, and then actually a nonprofit as well. And and so far we've had great experience both with our vendor partners and our customers being able to load the data and get them access, or continuing to enhance the product and give more power and features to our lenders. But yeah, momentum is continuing to build, and we're able to leverage everything we've learned from building a SaaS product and from being a lender to continue to build Gestalt.
Okay, let's see if there's any additional questions here that we want to answer now. If you have any additional questions, feel free to email me at bgerber@lendisoft.com, or on the email on the screen here, info@lendisoft.com, and we'll be sure to get back to you. But with that, I think we can wrap this up if there aren't any additional questions. Short and sweet, and it's what these Webinar Wednesdays are about.